Your attention, please. We have investigated the situation and found it to be a false alarm.
Hi everyone, I'm Lionel, lead photographer from Minto Studios. So this is actually the first time we're doing a video like this in which we are sharing some photography related tips from how to prepare yourself for your next photo shoot to technical things like how to get a certain look out of your shot. For this video, I thought we'd focus on something that a lot of my clients have faced when they come to my studio for a shoot, which is makeup. Many of my clients tend to want to do makeup themselves, but they may not do it too often, so they aren't 100% sure on how to do it. So to help us out, I invited a good friend of mine, Atiqah, to come down to the studio for a chat recently. She's a professional makeup artist, and with many years under her belt, she was able to share many useful tips with us on how you can better prepare yourself for your next portrait shoot without having to hire a makeup artist. Hi Atiqah!
Hi, I'm Atiqah and I'm a makeup artist, and I've been a makeup artist for like 5 years. Today I've actually prepared like a list of hacks and tips, and I'm really excited to share it with all of y'all. So
what's the first tip you have for us today?
shall we? So the first tip that I would definitely recommend anyone and everyone to do is actually to exfoliate and to mask your skin the night before. Exfoliating will definitely give you that radiance and that natural glow from your skin. So like, when you take photos, you definitely want to look radiant and moisturized as well. So I think exfoliating and masking your face will definitely help in how your makeup will sit on your skin and how it will look like on screen and also in photos. I would even encourage that to most of my brides, or all of my brides actually. Like, because on the actual day, you will definitely need more moisture and more plumping of your skin.
So that means sleeping early also probably helps, right?
Definitely yes. Okay, yes. Sleeping early will definitely work because like your pores will also appear smaller once you sleep early, and also your eye bags lah. So it will definitely help. So the second tip will be actually applying a basic powder foundation, especially for guys in fact. I would recommend to at least have like a powder foundation on your whole skin or on your whole face. So this will actually even out your skin tone, and it will also provide this flawless complexion. So for girls, we can actually apply liquid foundation, and then after that we can top it up with loose powder or translucent powder. So this would definitely make your complexion so much better. And let's say for females, like for myself personally, I usually will put like a liquid foundation and then I will add on some like translucent powder, and my favorite is this. Okay, so product placement. So this is my favorite. This is like the HD Makeup Forever powder. So as it sounds from the name HD, right? So it actually creates this like very HD finish, and you can't really tell like much pores from the photos that you will have, and it definitely makes your skin matter also lah.
So you say something about guys doing foundation, right? 90% of them probably have never touched a foundation before.
Yeah.
Any tips for guys in terms of foundation?
Okay, so let's say guys, I would just recommend like a compact powder. So a compact powder with a bit of color. So this will create an even skin complexion and skin tone. So depending on your skin type, I think if you go to like Sephora or any makeup store, they will definitely recommend like your skin tone and things like that. So for the third tip, it will actually be to apply colors onto your face. Colors in terms of blush. Blush is very, very important. So you must not miss this out. Okay, for guys, probably you wouldn't need blush. Yeah, but for females, do try to pump up your blush like more, because in photos and in videos, it will definitely look less intense compared to in real life. So the next one will be lipsticks. So lipsticks is also to pump in that color so that you won't look too sick, right? So blush and lipstick will definitely come together. And let's say if you want to go for a more natural look, then try to find a color that is slightly one shade darker than your lip color so that you won't look too pale. Yeah, and then if you are slightly more adventurous, which I would definitely recommend, try to go for a brighter lip color, because if not, you will look a bit pale. Yeah, so I think photo shoots and videos are one of the opportunities that you can use to try out like colors that you wouldn't use in real life.
And for guys?
For guys, okay, for lips, right, you can actually just use like a tinted lip balm. Okay, so this is my favorite. Okay, so this is like my favorite tinted lip balm. I always swear by this. I love it. It's slightly costly, but I mean, of course, you can use other brands as well. It just creates this very natural pink blush so that you look very healthy rather than just something more dull, so you look more sickly if you do not like apply a slight tint of color. Then the last one would be contour. So contours are also very important when it comes to like photo shoots or video shoots, because you will definitely gain like a weight or two on screen, right? So contours is also very important, I feel. Like it definitely help you cut down the extra weight that you will have or you can see on screen. Yeah, so I will definitely contour. Even for guys, I will contour for them like their jawline and also their cheeks area over here.
But if they're on their own and they're doing themselves, then they don't really need to do that.
You can add on, I guess. It will be an additional step, I would say, that would definitely make a difference. And for girls, some of you out there in which like, you know, like this area would be slightly receding, I would definitely put a bit of like contour over here. Yeah, even for myself lah. So I have very bad like hairline. Yeah, hairline is the word. So I have very bad hairline. So I usually always put contour on my forehead and my temples.
Got it.
Okay, so the next tip would be actually to avoid using shimmery products. So I think we are very prone or we are not aware of this shimmery products or when we're using it because you know like eyeshadows and even highlighters, okay, I would definitely avoid using all of this on screen, especially those like blusher that has shimmer or like metallic shimmer in it. No, okay, like no. Why? I'm not sure whether you have encountered clients that use shimmery products and then you can see like in photos there's this like streak of or this very harsh streak or this area that is just like too bright or too shiny.
Looks a bit unnatural, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes. So I think that if you want to create that contour or that different definition of the skin or the face, then try to use like a different foundation shade. So what I will do is like to use a lighter foundation shade for my higher points and followed by a darker foundation shade on my lower points. So it's all matte, but it's very subtle, right? Compared to using highlighters. Because the moment you use highlighter, it's a bit too harsh. And then sometimes you will never know, like when there's a harsh light that falls on your photo or your face, then there's just this overexposed area.
So general rule of thumb, just avoid.
Yeah.
Is there any case that you do use it? Like what kind of cases do you use it?
Maybe the eyeshadow, right? So I mean those kind is very subtle, it's just for the eyes. I think that is fine.
Yeah.
But in terms of like, you know, the highlighting for points like maybe your brow bone or your cheeks or even your chin and your forehead, I would suggest not to use shimmery products as a highlight.
Right.
Yeah.
I think when I do corporate shoots as well, I think definitely would not recommend the shimmery as well. I mean, unless that's the style they're going for.
Yeah.
But yeah, generally avoid all the shimmery products.
Yeah. But only for photo shoots and videos lah. My next tip will actually be about your hair. And this really simple trick or hack that you can do is to actually just use a dry shampoo. So this is like the easiest thing and the simplest thing that you can use if let's say you're looking for volume for your hair. Dry shampoo will definitely help.
Let's say you really have a bad hair day, what are you going to do next?
Okay. So if let's say you really have a bad hair day, then let's go for your rollers, right? So I usually just put my rollers at the top of my crown area and this will definitely give that bit of volume. I will put it like after I leave home and then by the time you reach your shoot, you can just take it out and then you have that bit of volume. But the only thing about this is that it wouldn't last the whole day. So if let's say you're just having a like 1 or 2 hour shoot, then it's fine lah. Yeah, but if let's say you're going for a longer shoot, then you definitely need to tone your hair or put more volume and product.
So for guys, sometimes you use wax or pomade or things like that. Should dry shampoo come before or after the...
So dry shampoo should be before your wax and your pomade. Especially if let's say you have very fine and soft hair. Yeah, or even if let's say you don't want a dry shampoo, you can try out using sea salt spray. So dry shampoo and sea salt spray will actually create this rough texture for your hair. So because you know a lot of makeup artists, we don't like that very soft silky hair.
Right.
Yeah, because it wouldn't hold that curls or the style that we want it to be in. Sea salt spray and dry shampoo is definitely like my to-go-to.
Speaking about things keeping in the studio, there's this thing called blotted papers, right? I do.
Yeah. It's basically to absorb the oil on your skin. So the one that I like to use is actually this Gatsby powdered blotter paper. So it absorbs the oil and on top of that, it also has this powdery finish. So you know you don't need to use your setting powder anymore. You can just use that and then you will just have that very nice oilless and flawless finish because there's powder as well.
I think this is a great tip. Every once in a while, I get clients come in, right? And then they come in from the hot sun or the rain, they spiral. So the first thing I will do is tissue paper first, and then you can go on with the blotter paper because I think that will help a lot in making the shot look better. So whatever you can do to fix it first.
Yeah. So you should keep like a blotter paper and dry shampoo.
These two I will keep in the studio. So if you have those at home, use it at home. You know, if you're shooting with me, I do have some in my studio as well. Thank you, Atiqah, for coming out to share these useful tips with us. Whether you are preparing for your next photo shoot or you are a photographer just starting out in portrait photography. But ultimately, I still recommend you get a professional makeup artist like Atiqah because it saves you a lot of hassle, a lot of problems. And of course, they have the experience to know what looks best on you. So do support Atiqah on her socials and give Minto Studios a follow if you haven't already. So finally, if this is something you like, do let us know what you want to see in the next video by commenting down below. And we'll see you next time. Bye!